All right, we're looking at some gorgeous colors, part of the new collection coming to us from Makeup Forever. Joining us from the collection, joining us from the company, Karina Bouchard. Great to have you on the show.
Thanks for having me.
So I'm looking, it's like I'm taking what I'm seeing on the runway and the clothes and the trends, and I'm putting it right into the colors that we're seeing. And you're saying, too, there's trends to look at, but the main thing right now, look at your makeup bag, start to consider what needs to be tossed, what's good, and just giving it a good cleanse.
Yeah, we often forget. I think that the time change should be a cue to clean up your makeup bag, maybe refresh it for spring colors. There's a PAO, which is period after opening, which is kind of an expiry date on products. And you should really look at that. Sometimes we forget how we could protect our products. You know, products, if you forget your, example, lipstick, if you forget it in your car, winter or summertime, obviously it's not gonna, you're not gonna keep it for very long. Mascara, example, which is probably maybe the most common thing, is when you use it, it's, at Makeup Forever, it's 6 months, but on a daily basis, if you use your mascara, obviously it's not gonna last you for 6 months.
It might not last you that long, but then also if you start to realize that something is getting chunky or it's flaky, it's time to invest in a new one.
Exactly, that should be a cue. Smell, texture, and color, very, very good cue in order to change your
Now, you've got some beautiful brushes, but is it a time to give your brushes a clean, too? I mean, they're actually as important as to how you apply the makeup than anything else as well.
I would say the brushes, very, very important. I clean my brushes on a weekly basis. When you're the only one using them, on a weekly basis, very important to clean them properly, shampoo them in order to get the pigment out, and often enough bacteria out as well. I mean, we forget that we're putting
once a week? Oh boy, okay, I got some catching up to do. Let's take a look at some of the colors that you've brought, and really, it's a transition from what we're seeing on the runway right into the makeup.
So we inspired ourselves with the Pantone color chart at Makeup Forever with the Tangerine Tango, which we're hearing a lot. You have the beautiful lilac color. I think this is more of an inspiration, you know? You have to respect the colors that you're more comfortable with. Example, myself. I went with the light coral on my lips instead of like a Tangerine Tango, because that's what I'm most comfortable with. I would go more maybe a little stronger on my eyes. So if you want to just refresh your makeup bag for spring, you could go with like maybe a gloss to top with you on top of your lipstick instead of like a beige, maybe like a lilac. It could be natural. It could be soft pastel colors, which is in. Don't have to go all out, but colors are amazing. They're out there. It's the trend. So if you want to...
They're beautiful colors to look at, but then you have to realize you can't go heavy on the eyes and the lips at the same time when you're... Can you do it when you're looking at colors like this, or pick a feature? Pick a lip or pick an eye?
Like I said, like for me, it would be more the eyes. That's what I'm more comfortable with. What I often recommend my clients is either go with one or the other. If you want to go with both, if you're comfortable, fine. We often do so for photo shoots or other things, but on a daily basis, depending your work surroundings. But I would definitely go with either lips or eyes. I find that people are more comfortable with eyes, stronger on the eyes.
And to be able to play with some of these colors. So we talked about the expiry, which you can find on your products, right?
It's a little, I don't know if you could see it, it's small.
Marking.
Yeah, it's a little jar, open jar, which is called PAO, period after opening. So the company guarantees you that your product is good for that period of time. If you use it properly, please do not put your fingers in it. I mean, if you want to keep it for a long time, use a brush, anything that you want to use to pick up your product, not to, we call it double dipping, putting your fingers back inside, even though they're...
So stay away, it's not just with the chips, it's with everything else too.
Even though they're your products, it's really, really important in order to keep it. And always, I don't know if you noticed, but mascaras are always in dark tubes. Why? Because they're protected from light. So store your products in a cool place, not too many changes in temperature, and dark place as well.
Can I ask you about this? Because I've seen quite the transition of how people are applying makeup lately, and this seems to be where people are going.
It's an amazing brush. Basically, what it is, it's actually the fact that it's dense, so you're buffing it on. So we see a lot more of these brushes. This brush is synthetic nylon, so it actually picks up a small amount of pigment, foundation, to apply evenly everywhere. It gives you more of that airbrush finish, very, very natural. Buff it on, and you use such a small amount, so your foundation is good for much longer.
Wow, some great tips people can find Makeup Forever at a variety of places, right? But best place to go?
We're exclusive at Sephora.
Okay, it is just Sephora.
Yes,
well, maybe that's because that's what I'm shopping, so I see it everywhere, Makeup Forever. And you can find the information online as well?
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you so much for the tips. Great colors available too. A lot of fun as we're heading into spring and summer. Gentlemen, I know you guys want some of the glosses.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Really?
all about that.